Good morning, and welcome to your daily Farm and Home Show, brought to you by the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service. And now, here's your host.
Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. I'm Christy Shive, and this morning we're visiting with Janet Turley. She's one of our 4-H youth development agents here in Warren County. Good morning, Janet.
Good morning.
Janet, yesterday you talked to us about whether or not horse owners should blanket or not, and today you are going to talk to us about how we can fit our horses to their blankets.
Yes, so you do need to fit your horse to a blanket. So when you go to a farm supply store, you're going to see something that you're not familiar seeing, and the sizes are in inches, not in hands as in height. So I'm going to show you how to properly measure your horse for a blanket. First of all, you need some type of measuring tape. And then you're going to drop 10 inches below the tail head to the point of the buttocks. And then you're going to come across the body. You'll go around the widest part of the shoulder. And then you're going to measure to the center of the chest. And this pony's measuring 55 inches. So 55 inches is what you need to remember when you go to the farm supply store.
So Janet, once we've sized our horse, what do we do when we get to the store?
Let's go take a look.
Okay. All right, Janet, now we're at the farm supply store. Now what?
Okay, so now you see all of these blankets at the farm supply store. What you need to do is go through and look for the size of your horse. And so the scenario of our horse was a little bit short, but on this particular blanket, you have sizes of 69, 72, 75, 78, 81, and 84. So those are all different size scenarios, and the red X is at the 69. So if our horse measured at 69 inches, this is the blanket that we would want to purchase. I will tell you that blanketing horses is no easy thing. It's not something that you just throw the blanket on and turn them out and forget about them. You really have to work with the horse every day to make sure that they're not too hot, or if they're colder, you need to have a heavier blanket on. There's a little bit of a science to that.
All right, Janet, let's go see if this blanket fits our horse.
Okay, let's go for it.
All right, Janet, now that we're back from the farm supply store, let's see if this blanket fits.
Okay, I'm just going to put this on, and I'd like for you to help me. What we're going to do is we're going to start at the withers. Put this on. You want your blanket to fit really good up over the withers and fit over the tail head. And then you do have some straps that you need to fix. And so if you will hand me, I've got some straps underneath. If you'll hand me these, they get buckled right here. Sometimes there is some straps around the rear legs, and then this blanket has straps in the front, so you'll make sure that the straps get buckled in the front.
And yesterday, Janet, you reminded us of how horses are similar to humans with temperature. When we are hot, we take our jackets off. When we're cold, we put our jackets on. And horses are similar. We want to be very cautious and aware of their temperature because we don't want them getting too hot or too cold.
That's right. So again, if they're shivering, make sure that you put the blanket on. And when they're, if you feel dampness underneath the blanket, that's how you can check, is if they're really hot or damp. Then you also need to take the blanket off, because then they're too hot. If they get damp, they're going to get cold, and then that defeats the purpose. The other thing is make sure that the blanket fits well over the withers. Come back over here, make sure it's fitting well down over the croup.
Now, Janet, how do we care and wash the blankets?
Glad you've asked that. So care and washing is when the blankets get dirty, make sure that you wash them. So they can go in a regular washing machine. You can hang them to dry, or you can even put them in the dryer if you're willing to listen to the noise clanging around.
All right, Janet, so many good tips. Thank you for being with us today. If you would like more information on blanketing your horse, be sure to contact your local extension office. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
If you have questions about today's topic, please call the Warren County Extension Office at the number on your screen. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.